A legal showdown is brewing in Florida as environmental advocates clash with wildlife officials over the fate of the state's black bear population. Just hours before the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, prepares to finalize rules for a controversial bear hunt, the group Bear Warriors United has launched a last-minute legal challenge. This lawsuit, filed on the eve of the vote, aims to halt not just the upcoming hunt, but any future plans to resume the practice. But here's where it gets controversial. The group's argument hinges on a technicality that could redefine how conservation laws are interpreted in the state. Katrina Shaddix, a spokesperson for Bear Warriors United, explains that the crux of their case is the FWC's 2012 decision to remove black bears from Florida's list of threatened species. "We're saying that delisting was done incorrectly," she states. When a species is taken off a protected list, the law requires agencies to evaluate both current and future threats to their habitat. The FWC skipped that step entirely. To put this into perspective, imagine a doctor diagnosing a patient's recovery without considering the risk of a recurring illness. That's essentially what the group claims happened here. Florida, they argue, is currently facing a deforestation crisis and rampant urban development, both of which could jeopardize bear populations long after the hunt ends. The proposed hunt, set for December 2025, would mark the first in nearly a decade and could become an annual event if approved. Critics of the FWC's decision argue that the agency prioritized political pressure from hunting groups over scientific caution. Supporters, however, counter that regulated hunting is a tool for managing wildlife populations and preventing human-bear conflicts. And this is the part most people miss. The lawsuit isn't just about bears. It's about the legal framework that governs how species are protected or not. If Bear Warriors United succeeds, it could set a precedent that forces agencies to conduct more rigorous habitat assessments before delisting any species. But as the FWC prevails, it might open the door for similar decisions to be made with less scrutiny. So what do you think? Is the FWC's approach a necessary step for wildlife management, or does it risk repeating past mistakes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is a debate that's far from over.